Hello guys, so guys, in this session we are going to discuss about some basic commands of the Linux operating system. So before starting, if you are new in my channel, so like, share and subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notification of all my new videos. So let's get started. So for the beginner, it is very important to learn some basic commands to operate the Linux operating system. So for this I am going to briefly discuss about the basic commands of the Linux in this session. So go ahead and open up your terminal. So our first command is to check the network adapter settings. So for this we will use the command ifconfig. So now as you can see, we have some text on the screen. If you are a beginner, you will say what is all this stuff. So hold on, I am going to tell you how this ifconfig command works. So basically this ifconfig command show you your network settings. Basically it shows you your inet settings. Inet means the IP address of your device or your operating system. So IP address is very important while performing many tasks in the Linux operating system. So if you're a beginner, you must know this command how to check your IP address. So just clear the screen with clear command. So this was our first command, how to check the network settings of your operating system, Kali Linux operating system. So now if you want to check that what is your present working directory, in which directory you are working now. So for this you will use the command pwd. So enter. So as you can see, now I am in home and the user is cyberzone. So if you want to check the user, which user is logged in, so you will use the command who am I. So this will show you your user which is logged in currently. So as you can see, now we are logged in with cyberzone. So if you want to check some details about your Linux operating system, so you will use the command uname. So as you can see, this is the Linux operating system. So if you want to check more details about the Linux version and date, so you will use the command uname -r, which is for recursive. So as you can see, now we have some more details about the Linux. This is the version of the Linux operating system 5.18.0 Kali 5 AMD 64. This is a 64-bit version, so that's why it is printed as AMD 64. So if you want to print all the details about the Linux operating system, so you will use the command uname -a. This will print the more details about the Linux operating system. So as you can see, now we have all the details about the Linux. Its host is FK and the version of this Linux operating system, and it's a Debian based operating system and GNU Linux. So as you can see, this was some commands to check the details about the Linux operating system. So next we will use the ls command, which is used to list the directories which are present in the present working directory. So press enter. So as you can see, now we are in home and cyberzone, and in home cyberzone we have subdirectories named with desktop, documents, downloads, edX UI, music, picture, public, templates, videos. So if you want to navigate into any of these directories, so we use cd commands to navigate from one directory to another. So if we want to navigate in downloads directory, so we will use the download parameter. So as you can see, now we are in the download directory. So if you want to check where you are, so you will use the pwd command. So as you can see, now we are in home cyberzone and the downloads subdirectory. So if we so first of all clear the screen, and now if we use the command list command, so as you can see, now we have these all the images present in our download directory. So if we want to exit this download directory and we want to go back to our user directory, so we will use the cd command and space. After this we will use double dot to go back in our user directory. So now if we again type pwd command, so as you can see now we are again in the home and cyberzone directory. So if we again type ls, so now as you can see we are again in the cyberzone user directory. So this was about the path navigation and the listing commands. So if you are still confused about the ls command, so you can check the manual of the list command. So for this we will use the command man ls and press enter. So as you can see now we have all the details about the listing commands. So ls is used to list the directory contents. So these all are some parameters that can be used with the ls command. So if you read this command, manual page ls1 line 1, press H for the help or Q to quit. So if you want some more help, so you can simply press H. For now I'm going to press Q to quit this. So next we are going to see how to create directories, how to create the text files, how to remove the text file, how to copy or move it from one location to the another. So first of all we will create the directory. So before creating the directory we will navigate to the desktop. So as you can see now we are in desktop directory. So here we are going to create some directories using the command make dir make directory. Basically mk is used for the make and dir for the directory. And after this you are going to write down your directory name. I am going to write it cyberzone. So if you give space between the directory name, so it is not going to create one directory, it will create two directories. So as you can see now we have two directories created because I have given space between cyberzone and hack. If you will not provide space between these two directories, it will create only one directory. So now we have two directories. So if I want to copy the hack directory into cyberzone directory, so we will use the command cp2 copy, and we want to copy the hack into cyber zone. We will have to use the -r with cp to copy the directory. So as you can see now our hack is copied in the cyber zone. To check it, just open the cyber zone directory with your mouse. As you can see now our hack directory is copied into cyber zone and it is also available on the desktop. So if you want to check it with your terminal, so simply type ls to list all the directories on the desktop. After this navigate into cyberzone using the command cd cyberzone and press enter, and again type ls. So as you can see now we have again hack directory in our cyberzone directory, and also we have the hack directory on the desktop. So now next if we want to move the cyberzone directory into the hack directory, so we will use the command mv cyberzone and into hack and press enter. And as you can see cannot state cyberzone, no such file or directory. I think we have made some mistake. Oh sorry, we are in the cyberzone directory, so we have to exit the cyberzone directory with cd double dot command. So now we will use the command mv cyberzone into hack. So as you can see now our cyberzone directory is removed from the desktop and it is moved into the hack directory. So if we type cd into hack, and as you can see our cyberzone is present in the hack directory. So if we want to remove this hack directory, we will use the command rmdir and after this the directory name and press enter. So as you can see now it will not be removed with this command because we are already in the hack directory. So first of all we have to exit the hack directory, and now we will use the command remove the directory hack. So still it is not deleting the directory because the directory is not empty. So first of all we have to delete the cyberzone and hack directory using the commands. So after that the hack directory will be deleted. So we will use the command cd hack to enter into the hack directory, cd cyberzone command to hack into cyberzone, and now we will use the command remove the hack directory. So now as you can see, now our hack directory is removed in to the cyberzone directory, and now we will exit the cyberzone directory and remove it with remove dir command and cyberzone. Now we will again exit the hack directory and remove it using the remove command. So now as you can see, our hack directory is removed from our desktop. So now let's check out how to create a file, text file, how to create a text file. So we will use the command touch, and after that your file name. So let's suppose we set it as test. So now as you can see on the desktop our file is created, and if we want to open the test file, we will just use the command open and test, and as you can see now our test file is opened, and we can write any of the text we want to write in this directory. For example, I write it subscribe now to get more updates. So just cancel it and don't save, close without saving. And now we will check some permissions, that which permissions are provided to the test file. So for this we will use the command ls-l. So now as you can see we have total one file test on our screen, which was created on July 26, 21:59 its time, and it's created in the cyberzone, which is the user. So now as you can see we have three permissions provided to the first one is for the admin, the second is for the group, and the third is for the public. So now as you can see we have admin have only the read and write permission, the group have only the read permission, and the public also have only the read permission. So if we want to change the permissions, we will use the chmod command to change the permissions. So for example I want to provide the executable permissions to the admin and the group. So for this only to admin, and read and write permissions to the group and public. So for this I am going to use the command code, which is 764, and press enter. It's giving error because we haven't provided the text file which to which we want to make changes. So again type chmod command and 764 and the text file name, which is test. So as you can see now if we again type ls-l, and as you can see now we have admin have the read, write and executable permissions, and group have only read write permissions, and public only can read this file. So these were some basic commands of the Linux. So guys, this was our today's session about some basic commands of the Linux operating system. So if you have learned something valuable from my today's session, so like, share and subscribe, and press the bell icon to get the notification of all my new videos. So that's it for our today's session. Let's meet in the next session. Until then, take care. Goodbye.